Hey guys, so let's start Kyo here again. Back with yet another video. And yeah, I'm using my favorite program, Clip Studio Art. And this time you're seeing it from start to finish, including the blue sketch and the pencil sketch. So today's drawing is of a little pink-haired witch, which you're going to see later on. I originally drew her artwork, and I had the paper, or rather the cardboard box, because it's from a tea box I drew her on. And originally I didn't know what I was drawing. I was just bored at work, and I decided to do this little girl. She looked a little bit younger, I guess. She was like this little girl, and I thought she was cute, so I decided to go ahead and draw her here, and of course with a cat because I like cats. So nothing really much to say about the sketching process, other than I just wanted to have her, which is exactly what I did, crouching down, posing with the broom. Um, yeah. Of course I didn't know again what I was going to do with the background, but you'll see here that I did decide to put a hat back there, so you know that she's a witch. And then I just drew like a line for like the floor. The inking process, same as I always do. I didn't use black. This is a very dark brown color that I made by accident, but I like the way it looks. And I like the way it looks, so I used that instead of black in the picture because it's close enough looking to black. Um, every now and then, of course, I had to erase, but that's one of the great things about digital art. How I get erased real easy. And y'all see that I fixed her nose and stuff too, and I drew this. Her hair is a little different from what I usually do because I usually do pigtails. But I decided to draw her pigtails. And originally when I drew it, it was like more toward the bottom of her pigtails, like the little sketch I had. But I decided to draw them toward the top because I thought that looked cuter. And then, of course, the hat with the bow. So right here, you're going to see me start inking. Just filling in the black. And not too much to say about that. Other than I just used, of course, the brush tool. Same deep brown color. Filled it in. And you see me go back in later and use like white and stuff to kind of, I guess, bring out the highlights. I don't know. Same process with the hat. Obviously much slower than right here. I wish I could do it that fast, but we all know it don't work like that. Next step will be coloring. I'm sorry, actually I lied, her legs. But after I've done the leg part, because I said she wore black stockings, is the coloring part. And with the colors, I did my usual process, which was start with the skin. And she has pretty light skin, so I colored in with this peachy-ish color right here. When I color, when it's not digital, I don't use such a peachish color. But for digital, this works. And of course, I just went and colored, cleaned up the lines and stuff. And then once I was done with that, I locked the layer, which is what I always do, and I went to color her skirt things. And her skirt and bow and even her hair and eyes aren't colors I usually go for, because I typically don't like very bright colors, and as you can see, at least to me, this green and purple are very bright, but that's what I was going for at this. I want to have very bright purple eyes, a very bright green hair. I'm sorry, green bows. Her hair, I did want to be a very bright pink color, but I was having her difficulties, as you see right here, finding a good pink. And I decided, whatever, I'll just go with this color. Not as bright as I want, but it works for what I did. And you see right here, you're going to see this whole layer is going to get thrown out because, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking when I colored it, but I colored outside the line, so that's too much of a pain to clean up, so I wound up throwing this whole hair layer away and redoing it, and you're going to see that, like right here. You see I just threw away the whole layer, recolored it, a little neater, and then did my cleanup afterward as usual. I don't know what I was thinking at first. The first time I was like, whatever, it doesn't matter, I have to erase it all anyway. But that wound up being more of a pain for me, so there you go. It's funny because as I was drawing, I was thinking to myself, she kind of looks like Wicked Lady or something, but I think it's just because the pigtails and pink hair. So after I was done with this, I did do, after cleanup, on a separate layer, I did the broom because I did everything on a separate layer, which is usually what I do. But usually I did hair and eyes on one layer, but everything is pretty much on a separate layer, which is the best way I found. I'm sure more people would agree to work with digital art, which is one of these things digital a little easier because you can always fix it. If you mess up one layer, it'll mess up the whole picture, as opposed to traditional art. We mess up one piece and you mess up the whole thing. So there I am coloring the broom. It is a typical hay broom, light brown. This orangey color you're gonna see come here. This orangey orchid, a yellow orchid color. I guess I don't know. It's like a yellow orange color. I don't know my colors, okay? But the cat. I did think about making it black at first, but then I decided to go with the orange cat. Because why not? And I give the cat the same color eyes as her, green shoes and bows, because I like to use repeat colors throughout my drawings, if you haven't noticed. So I tend to do that. And then I went in with the dark color for the skin and everything else. And then I just used, I guess, the blending tool and kind of blend it all in. And whenever I do that, I do it all on the same layer, because to me that looks a little better. So I just go back on that layer, go over it with the dark color, and then like shade it in. And you just saw me like flashing layers around me because I couldn't remember which layer I did the eyes on. So I had to like see. I did the same thing here. Just went over it like this bluish color and deeper green that blended it in. Same layer as I did the original flat color on me because, like I said, this looks better to me and I find it easier. Cleaned up. Yeah, yada yada. I sound like Jotaro right now, but yada yada. Anyway, and then I did her hair. And again, that was me trying to find out which layer the eyes were on. I couldn't remember. Which I don't know why I forgot which layer they're on, but I seriously did. Even now, I couldn't tell you guys. I did hair and eyes together, but I did differently. Anyway, I think her hair is my favorite part, and I did think about not blending in the hair when I did that like purplish pink color over it. I liked the way it looked, but then I thought that would look a little odd with the rest of the drawings because everything else was kind of like blended in, and that's kind of like my style, I guess. So I went ahead and blended in her hair to make it look a bit more like everything else. I did the same thing with the broom, darker colors, adding quote unquote depth to my drawings. And blending in. And there we go. Yeah, I was pretty happy with that. The cat, I think he came out okay. I can't say that. Again, I'm not the best when it comes to shadows and stuff. I really didn't work on that, but I think it came out alright. Yeah, mistakes were made, but that happens with everything I do. So, but it doesn't look too bad. I think it looked good enough. And of course, once I was done with the cat, I did go ahead and do my quote-unquote background. So for the background, I wound up just doing like a brown floor he's sitting on. And then I did a gray wall. And then I did some shadows, and then I used some screen tones, quote-unquote again, to do the deck and make it look a bit more, to make it look a bit more flourish. And that's pretty much it. Not much else to say about that other than background, because my backgrounds are never very good. I kind of like the way it turned out. I think she's cute, and I like the color. Well, I like the colors I picked for this because it's a little different than what I usually do, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't think it came out too bad. I hope you enjoyed, and you have a great day.